JOULE 2016, University of Connecticut School of Engineering. From July 5th until August 12th, the JOULE Fellowship Program offered teachers the opportunity to work with professors and graduate students. The objective of the program is to give teachers a real-world research experience and support them in making connections to university resources and people. Despite the construction, UConn is a beautiful campus. The engineering buildings are clustered at the north end of campus. Our lab was in the Department of Biomedical Engineering in the A.B. Bronwell building. Fellow JOULE Fellow Gabby Cole and I worked with Professor Kazunori Hoshino and PhD candidate Davina Jaiswal. Their research is multifaceted. The focus of Davina's research is the surface tension of breast cancer tumors. In the biology lab, Davina manages 2 lines of cancer cells which she samples and manipulates to create tumors. She then uses instruments developed by Dr. Hoshino to measure the surface tension. There are 2 goals of this research. Davina is collecting data on the structures of tumors so that medicines delivered using nanotechnologies will be more effective. Dr. Hoshino is developing smart devices that will aid in this research as well as other kinds of research. During our stay, we had several challenges to complete. First, we designed and built a device which we will use to do our own surface tension research in our classrooms. Secondly, we worked with and calibrated several devices that irrigate growing tumors in open channel structures so that they can be observed and manipulated remotely. Finally, a major objective of Dr. Hoshino's program is to share his technologies and research with others. So we created a cloud-based facility to observe tumors and manipulate devices remotely for what is referred to as micropalpation. In other words, we created a website with live video and CGI scripts that control microscopic robotic tweezers. In addition to Davina and Dr. Hoshino, we worked with undergraduates Alex and Garrett, who had already written software for devices and created a web server using a small smart device called a Raspberry Pi. In addition to our work in the lab, we also participated in the Da Vinci program. This was a series of tours, workshops, and activities designed to provide a broader view of the School of Engineering. This week included breakfasts at the East Dining Hall, a tour of the university's power plant, waste management facilities, water purification plant, material research lab, where we made Legos out of cement, a 3D print workshop. We also had presentations on polymers, combustion engine efficiency, turbine engines, and so many other topics. As part of the JOULE program, we also toured the Hooker Brewery and learned how to make ice cream with liquid nitrogen. Through the JOULE Fellowship, I've gained invaluable insight, and I'm looking forward to returning to my classroom in East Hartford High School to share with my students. I'd like to thank Dr. Hoshino, Davina, Gabby, Alex, Garrett, Ida, Yomeri, and all the folks here at UConn who've put this together, particularly, of course, the School of Engineering, and the National Science Foundation for its generous funding.